And one of the highlights here on the show is my next guest. I'm so happy to have you here today, Dr. Thomas Reiner, Head of Organization and Development at Hegla Bereiden. Great to have you here. I hope you're doing well today.
Yeah, hello. Thank you that it can be here. Yeah.
It's great to have you here. Hegla Bereiden has specialized in solutions for laser marking, structuring, and functionalizing glass since its founding in 2000.
Yep.
Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about your history, your company history, and also about how it came together with Hegla.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it starts all with a black point in a glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hegla Bereiden was founded by me and a friend of mine. And we think about, okay, what can we do with this black point? And the first application was traceability. Mark the glass, bring an individual number on the glass itself, and then trace the product through whole the factory. Yeah, this was the first point. And later on, we saw, okay, this is a laser transfer printing technology we can use to make functional coatings, functional printings on the glass surface itself. And this leads to one of the hottest topics at this Glasstec here, bird-friendly glass. And we work with Hegla since 2002, yeah, long time ago. First time they integrate our marking systems at their cutting table. And since 2017, we are very proud to be a part of the Hegla family. Yeah.
When you were studying back a long time ago, you never probably expected that this would come about, did you?
Yeah, never. It was a long time, a long way, and we are one of the pioneers in the laser technology for the glass processing. Yeah.
You just talked about bird protection glass.
Yep.
First of all, maybe not everyone says that's really important, but why is it so important?
It's really important. You speak with the people, and each second people say, okay, yes, this was on my house. The bird kills at the facade. Mm-hmm. It's a huge problem since decades. And since 5-6 years, there are some laws, especially in the northern part of America, that they said you have to do some bird protection functionalization on the glass facade if you build a new one. Yeah, and we are happy we developed this kind of small tiny dots for the glass facade. It's very hard to see it for the human, but the birds see this and then they go away. Because there are two reasons why the birds hit the glass. One is the transmission, of course, and the second one is the nature around the building, the mirror picture of the nature in the facade.
So that means when there are too many trees around, which is a good thing actually,
Yeah.
It mirrors into the glass, the birds see the trees and think they're flying into the trees and they hit the glass. I'm going to show this again into the camera one more time because I'm not even sure if you can see it in the camera, that the dots are right here, and that's what the birds see. And then they fly away, or they don't fly into it, because the stickers with the birds on them, they do not work.
Do not work.
No.
Yeah.
You were just talking also about North America are really behind this whole situation, and it's in Europe also as well. What makes what you're doing different to other companies who are also working on the problem?
I'm personally in this field since more than 20 years. Yeah, it was a passion. As I was a young student to find out the solution. And I'm really lucky and happy that there are new laws and I can bring this to the table. Yeah, and bring this in the industry. It's for me personally, it's a really good thing. And of course, we are a machine building company. We sell machines to produce such bird-friendly glass, and this is additionally a very good thing. And if we solve this, the first machine we sold 3 years before. Yeah. And nowadays we think, okay, there are so many facades, existing facades, with this problem with the birds. What can we do? And then we start thinking about, okay, is there a possibility to bring the dangerous laser technology in the outdoor side? And we solved this problem, and we are more than happy then that we can show this on this great Glasstec show at the booth of Hegla, that we have a mobile laser device that can retrofit glass facades with the bird-friendly pattern. Yeah.
Maybe you can give us a bit more detail on what it does.
Yeah, this is a small tiny device, and this prints these dots in a distance of 50 millimeter, 4 dots in one step at the facade. And then step by step by step, we have then this pattern. And it's neat that you have a special distance between the dots, because it's the half of the wings length of the birds. Yeah, that they can't think, okay, I can fly through. Yeah, yeah. And we address here companies like service companies around the facades, cleaning companies, and so on, to use this device and protect the birds.
And we're talking about 1 billion birds, and we're not sure if that number is completely correct, but 1 billion birds, that's a lot of birds who are dying because they're flying against the glass worldwide. You were talking about the North American market, the European market. That's what you're focusing on right now. Do you think that other markets will be interested here at the Glasstec? Do you think that, what is your perspective on who's going to come visit you at Tekla?
The most of them comes from the northern part of America, of course. Then Europe is growing in this topic too. Sometimes we see some additional regions that they are interested in, but step by step, I think it's a long-term process to fulfill this protection on the facade. And even laws drives a little bit this development.
We were talking about beforehand, before we met right now, we were talking about the challenges you're facing, and that it's really important to always talk to the customer. Since you're here at the Glasstec, it's, you get contact with the customer. What do you expect the conversations to be?
One important thing is, and this is part of the passion of Tekla, is to have the ear at the customer side. To see the problems, to solve the problems together with the customer. And this is really, really good with the Tekla group. We fulfill this. And then you get an idea for new demands in the markets. And if you found a technology or a machine for this, then you have a solution, then you have a strong collaboration with your customer. And sometimes it's more than a collaboration, it's a friendship.
A friendship, and you're bringing the world forward, you're changing things that have to be worked on, the challenges and the problems that have to be solved, and you're finding solutions. So that's wonderful. Thank you so much for being on our show today. It's really wonderful to have you on the show the day before the Glasstec starts. And so I wish you a great Glasstec while you're here in Düsseldorf, of course.